Okay, so I have like two kind of questions. I hope I can get through it, or subject questions. So I'd like to know a lot about the biology and science, if you've thought about that, of a lot of Tarantulas' stuff. So like his zone anatomy, the chimericons, the tentium, any of the projects he's worked on. If you have any stuff you want to enlighten us on that.
Not much, especially really. Like, and that feels like such a cop out. It's like you really did wing this Roche, didn't you? You know, so it's kind of, you know, partially because I've learned from writing like in a shared universe that unless I'm gonna get a chance to properly put that stuff on the page and explore it, I don't. I knew there was gonna be in room and records to explicitly kind of overthink about it and put it down hard. Because someone else is going to write the next story with Tarantulas probably, which is upsetting, but it's more than likely true that I'm probably not going to get to write Tarantulas next. And, you know, so I'll probably be that person that will want to kind of maybe say, have a bit more freedom to say. There was definitely more written in issue 3 where he's talking about all his tricks and all his kind of, the things that he does. But there's, I mean, yeah, I'm probably not clever enough, definitely not in biology. I definitely couldn't. It was definitely not a subject. Like I chose physics over biology in school, and I was like, I'm crap at physics, but you know, like it's you know, it's some of it is just kind of like hey, would this be cool? Okay, that's kind of all you need to know about it. So I'm sorry, I feel like I've let you down horribly, and that was just, but it's you know, it's I like the idea that, but for example, that it was like that the biomatter would tear and stuff. You know, that like it would kind of, that was like ripped off from my friend Jack, who is now drawing Lost Light, which is ridiculous, but he used to draw Beast Wars fan comics in the 90s, and when this is before the Beast Wars cartoon started, so he just figured, well, you get obviously if there's Transformers and it's flesh, flesh tears and stuff, and then it would obviously kind of heal up on it. And so I did talk to him in a pub. I was like, listen, doing Beast Wars characters kind of have their flesh ripping, like, you know, and he was so good about it. So I mean, that sort of stuff, the fact that there is, obviously, it has to be, you know, like that's, you know, that as close as it can be that these characters are covered in what would pass as like real flesh and stuff. The Obtentium, I mean, yeah, it's just R13 but bigger, you know, like it's that sort of thing. It's kind of it's really all just cop out answers to it. To be honest, it's sort of like, how do we make Tarantulas a badass by coming up with cool stuff? You know, it's kind of, you know, and that's probably as much as you thought about. But it's yeah, I don't know how much to give away about it's. It's not clear how much of verity is verity at the end of the book is what I'd say, you know.
Gotcha.
That like that's maybe somewhere where, but that's at the moment that's just fan fiction because I'm not writing the Transformer story, you know. But it's definitely, you know, something that could be like, why would he do that? Why would he really do that? And what does he get out? Because he's only does something if he gets something out of it. And verity seems to be well at the end of the book, you know. So it's kind of. So that's just further excuse. You know, that's how he definitely is. He knows about like human biological makeup, you know, and he knows about, you know, like you know, he's not just like a transformer who just like God's cover it in flesh, sort, you know, like he knows what kind of makes biological life forms kind of tick, and he'd have the skills to kind of take them apart and put them back together if he needed to, you know. So yeah, why he would need to, I don't know, but yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I could sort of blind you with some amazing science there. So, but I'm just when I get asked questions like that, I just want to go, I'm just the artist, you know. So, but good question though. Thank you.